The trailer for the live-action How to Train Your Dragon movie has finally came out, and this is probably one of my most anticipated movies of 2025, just because the original animated trilogy is like one of my favorite animated trilogies of all time, or like just trilogies in general. So I'm super curious about this live-action adaptation, and you might have noticed in the background we finally got the shadow poster for Sonic the Hedgehog 3. This came out back when Transformers 1 was coming out, where if you saw Transformers 1, you'll get this cool shadow poster. And I ordered it on the 8th of October, and it didn't arrive until the 8th of November. So it took like a month for it to arrive. But it finally arrived, and I think next to the Sonic 2 poster, looks pretty cool. But yeah, back to the How to Train Your Dragon movie trailer. I did like how the trailer was put together. This is a short, like 1 minute trailer. I've already watched it because it came out in the afternoon, so I was at work at the time. So I watched it there, and I do like how it was put together. It is a cool looking trailer. We've also got some first looks at it that I can go ahead and dive into right now. So let's go ahead and dive into that. Alrighty, so here is the first looks that we have of Hiccup in the trailer, because these are the shots we got of Mason Thames as Hiccup in the first trailer. And as you can see, I don't know what is going on with my guy's hair right here. Like, look at that. Bro's hair is just all over the place. But yeah, we got that, and then we got this shot of him, pretty standard shot. And then we got this shot of him, again, pretty standard. And his outfit is looking pretty accurate, with obviously some differences. Like if we look here, he didn't have like this part, this like dark brown part in the original outfit, I don't think. He just had this and then the green. Didn't have all this going on. So they do change some things up, but, it's live action, so it makes sense. So we got that, and then we got the iconic shot of, him training, or taming Toothless, I should say. This is what it looked like in the animated version, and this is what it looks like in the live action version. Toothless is looking pretty identical to how he looked in the animated version, which is good. They didn't change up too much, which is nice. We did also get a shot of Astrid and Snotlout in the movie. This is what Snotlout is going to be looking like. He's played by, I'm not sure you pronounce the name, I think it's Gabriel Howell. I think that's how you pronounce that name. I thought my microphone turned off there, but it didn't, so we're good. But yeah, I've never really heard of him before this movie, so I can't really say too much of his acting skills, but he does look a little bit like Stoick. I look at that, and I see Snotlout in there. Yeah, this is what Astrid is going to be looking like. She's played by Nico Parker, and this is what they look like in the animated version. Because as you can see, Snotlout's like the shortest of them all, and he is looking pretty short in the movie, so that's good that they got that right. But yeah, as you can see, this is what Astrid looks like. Well, this is what she looks like in the TV show. I think it's like Race to the Edge is what she looks like. That's what she looks like in that show. And then this is what she's going to be looking like in the live action version. Now, there's a lot of people who aren't super happy of this casting choice, and gotta be honest, I kind of see where they're going with, because if you look at this and then you look at that, they don't really look similar, but I mean, hey, it's whatever. It's probably not going to affect the story just because she's not blonde. Like, her being blonde has nothing really to do with the story, so does it really matter at the end of the day? No. But, it just kind of like they couldn't get a single blonde person to play him, or her, I guess I should say. But, like I said, it's whatever at the end of the day. And then we also got this behind the scenes shot as well. This is the full version of the shot. So yeah, as you can see, the same guy who made the animated trilogy is going to be making the live action version, which gives a lot more hope for this movie because, like I said, trilogy is like one of my favorite trilogies of all time, so I do like that they brought him back to direct the live action version and write the movie as well. I did like that. But yeah, we don't have any looks of the other three characters, Fish Legs, Rough Nut, Tough Nut. We don't have any of those. We just have Astrid, Snotlout, and then Hiccup and Stoick. Now, speaking of Stoick, if we go to Gerard Butler Stoick, I'll look that up. He is going to be reprising his role from the animated movies because he was the one who voiced Stoick in the animated movies. This is what he's going to be looking like in the... That's not a very good image. Nope, not that one. Here. Right here. This is what he's going to be looking like in the live-action version, as you can see. And he does look pretty accurate, I'm not going to lie. He's got the long beard. I think he said they use, like, prosthetics, obviously, for the beard and stuff like that. But yeah, he is looking pretty identical to his you know, animated counterpart. He did sound a bit different in the trailer.
When you carry this axe, you carry all of us with you.
When you carry this axe, you carry all of us with you.
So maybe he's going to be like changing his voice. Here's another image of what he looks like without his hat on. So yeah, maybe he's going to change his voice a bit for Stoick, because he did sound a bit different in the trailer. So yeah, I am looking forward to this movie. I do like it. Like I said, I think the casting choices that I think they nailed, like, really, are Mason Thames as Hiccup, because if we go back to him, Mason Thames, nope, Hiccup. If we go back to Mason Thames as Hiccup, I do really like this casting choice, because I think originally Jack Dylan Grazer was going to be playing Hiccup. And no offense to him, I think he's a good actor and all that. It's just, I think he's like 20 years old. He's like around the same age as I am. So that doesn't really work, because I think Mason Thames is like the same age as Hiccup, or at least when he filmed this, he was like 15. And that's the age Hiccup was in the first movie. So the fact that they got a 15-year-old to play a 15-year-old is crazy, because, you know, they could have gotten Jack Dylan Grazer, who's 20, playing a 15-year-old. Like, that's just weird. But yeah, I do like Mason Thames as Hiccup. We also got this cool poster, which I do think looks pretty nice. This is the version without the text, because it has that How to Train Your Dragon text on the bottom. But yeah, I do like it. We also got this first look at him a few days ago. This is what he looks like in the arena. So a lot of people are thinking that this is going to be like shot for shot like the original movie. And while some things might be like that, because the trailer does make it seem like that is the case, because like we've seen, well, actually this one is different. We haven't seen this before in the animated, you know, movies. But like this one is obviously similar, and then this is similar, and then we have the scene of him taming Toothless right here, which is again similar to the animated version. But they did say that it was going to be different and not an exact retelling of the first movie. So, you know, obviously some things will be similar, but they are going to change some stuff up, and that's good. But like I said, this is obviously similar to this, or to this. Like, obviously that's what that's trying to recreate, but it will be different in some ways, obviously. Well, it is the next day, as you can tell by my different shirt. I had my video uploaded and ready to go. Well, it's on private right now, but I had it ready to go, and then we got this out of nowhere. We got How to Train Your Dragon, a first look. Just put that there so you can see. Alright, put the camera back. And in this first look, we got more looks at the cast members. We got all of the cast members, except for minus Gabber, I think. We still haven't seen him yet. But if we go to right here, we got our first... Is this in 1080p? Yes, it is. Okay. So you can see right here, we got our first look at Fish Legs. It's going to be played by Julian... I forget his last name. If we look it up quickly... Alright, right here. He's going to be played by Julian Dennison, and as you can see, he was in Deadpool 2. He played that kid that like hates Deadpool and all that. And then we got, of course, Gabriel Howell, who's right here playing Snotlout. And then we got Brown and Jones. Now she's not in this shot, but she is towards the end. If we go right here, is this the one? Yep. Let's see if we can get a bit better shot. Right here. You can see we got Tough Nut right here. I think his name is Harry Trevaldwin. Is that correct? Let's take a look. Where is it at? Yeah, Harry Trevaldwin is how you pronounce his name, I think. He's going to be playing Tough Nut, and it seems like they gave them red hair. Tough Nut and Rough Nut, they both seem to have red hair, which is a strange choice because they have blonde hair in the original, but hey, it doesn't really matter what color their hair is at the end of the day. Like, the hair color is not part of their characteristic, so I guess it doesn't really matter at the end of the day, because a lot of people are salty, including me a tiny bit, but like I said, hair color doesn't really matter. The fact that, like, you know, Astrid's not blonde, but it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. And a lot of people were also saying, like, why isn't Fish Legs blonde, because he just has natural hair color. If we go, that is the director. If we go right here, you can see that Fish Legs just has his normal, or Julian Dennison just has the normal black hair, whereas Fish Legs has blonde hair. But like I said, hair color at the end of the day doesn't really matter all that much. As long as they still look and portray the character, that's all that really matters. And there was also a shot of Stoick, another shot of him that we got. Oh, not this one. This is the scene that we got of him. Seems like that's the scene where like he confronts like his dad after the arena, where he's like, we don't have to fight dragons, and that seems to be what that scene is right there. And then we also got some more shots of like Hiccup and Astrid. She does still have the braids, it's just not blonde, but like I said, it doesn't really matter all that much. So yeah, I was gonna upload the video, but then we got these first looks, so I was like, oh, I guess I gotta talk about these as well. So yeah, it's just a quick little part I wanted to throw in here. So let's get back to the original clip. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought of the live action How to Train Your Dragon teaser trailer. This is coming out, I believe, June 13th of next year. What the hell was that? But yeah, this is going to be coming out June 13th of next year, so you guys can let me know if you are looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. It's probably one of the most anticipated movies of 2025. Probably that, and then like Captain America 4, probably Fantastic Four. I am looking forward to that as well. And then Five Nights at Freddy's 2, I'm looking forward to. So yeah, there's a lot of movies coming out next year that I'm looking forward to. So yeah, I think that's going to wrap it up for this video. We are only 43 subscribers away from 600. We're at 557. So if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe. And I think it's going to wrap it up for this video. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.